The Council launched a major campaign against Heathrow expansion, that's the third runway, and the introduction of mixed mode. When the aviation white paper came out, we responded to our residents' concerns, which you know from survey after survey, 90% of residents in the London Borough of Hounslow think enough is enough, and there is enough noise coming from Heathrow and they didn't want any more. We also joined forces with pressure groups such as HACAN and Greenpeace and the Stop Heathrow Expansion Coalition. We joined forces with the local government organisation, the 2M group that represents local authorities through all of West London, and everybody there doesn't want Heathrow expansion. And I think that the fact that we've managed to persuade one of the major parties, the Conservative Party, to come out against the third runway just shows how successful that campaign has been. People in Hounslow have had enough noise and we don't want any more.
Mary, as the prospective candidate for the constituency, what's your views on Heathrow expansion?
Well, the fourth term of a Labour government means that there will be Heathrow expansion, and one thing that we've done is gone out to the local people and asked them what their concerns are, and their biggest concern was the expansion of Heathrow Airport. So what we've done is really campaigned against it, and what I will do during the campaign is make that one of my top priorities in showing that if people elect a Conservative government and a Conservative MP locally, that we will fight against a third runway at Heathrow, and I will do all I can to continue the fight against mixed mode and also night flights.
Barbara, for anyone who wants to join the campaign and try and put a stop to this, who hasn't already, what's your advice to them?
Vote Conservative.
Other than voting Conservative, what else would you recommend somebody do who wants to get engaged in the campaign?
Well, I think people should keep protesting in a very, very positive way. They can keep writing to the council, they can write to their local papers, they could join pressure groups such as Greenpeace, such as HACAN, they could contact Airplot and buy a patch of the piece of ground that is destined to become the third runway. There are lots and lots of ways that we can do this, because we mustn't rest until we stop the third runway and Heathrow expansion in its tracks.
Mary, anything to add to that?
No, I just think local people need to keep campaigning. This is an important issue. We need to make sure that the third runway doesn't happen, and the more people can say that loud and clearly, then the politicians will listen.